What's the deal, y'all? Before we start, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Trying to get the channel and the videos pushed out to the YouTube algorithm so I can help as many people as possible. I greatly appreciate y'all. Now, in today's video, I'm going to talk about 7 signs that you are a chosen one, that you are chosen by the Most High to come here and raise the frequency on the planet and to carry out a specific purpose. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, so I'm going to get some things that I think are signs, things that I experienced in my life, and talking to other people, things that they experienced as well. So the first thing we're going to talk about is you like to be alone. You feel more comfortable alone, when most people in the world like to be in a crowd, like to have a group of friends, and that's the way they operate. But you feel more comfortable being to yourself most of the time, if not all the time. You feel me? Maybe you grew up, you were like this, or maybe you had a few friends growing up, but as you got older, it started to just feel different, and you didn't like to be on the scene so much, and you just like to be with yourself in solitude and reading books and learning new things, learning about yourself, and going out to eat by yourself, going to the movies by yourself. A lot of people, man, they think that's weird, and they are actually afraid to do things like that. So the second thing we're going to talk about is you have a glass half full mindset. You always had that from the time that you were little, from the time that you can remember, even before you knew anything about spirituality and things like that. You just always tried to find the good in every bad situation. You never thought it was the end all be all for anything. You just always stayed positive, man, through anything you was going through. Because not a lot of people do that, man, especially in today's society. A lot of people are very pessimistic, very negative. You feel me? Third thing we'll talk about is you always felt like something was pushing you to continue to grow, continue to get better at something, continue to expand yourself, expand your knowledge. If you have a talent, always pushing you to want to get better at something. You can never just rest. I found whenever I would take a lot of time off from the gym, my game would decline. I play professional basketball, for the people that don't know. There's always something just pushing me, telling me that I have to continue to work, continue to get better. And now I got a voice in my head, things pushing me to, telling me to continue to, grow spiritually, as also, physically. So it was always something, man, from the time that you were a teenager, just telling you to, or even younger, man, just telling you to keep going, keep growing, keep working, basically. You feel me? Another thing I'm going to talk about is you would rather deal with things on your own. You feel me? Whenever you're going through something, you don't like to cry to people. You don't like to tell people your problems, just because, you don't want to worry people. You don't want people in your business, or you just feel more comfortable, and you know that God is always with you. And that's really the only thing that you need. You know what I mean? And you really just don't want any sympathy from anybody. You rather work through things by yourself. You don't know why you're like this. It's just something that you always done, and you feel more comfortable doing. You feel me? Another thing we're going to talk about is you don't follow the crowd. Okay? Especially in today's society, a lot of people are doing the same things. You feel me? And you notice that you like to do the opposite, just because you see through the smoke, you see through the BS, and you know that when everybody's doing it, it's probably something wrong. You know what I mean? And something always pushed you in the opposite direction. You feel me? And you would rather walk alone than walk with the crowd and go the wrong way. And you feel comfortable enough to do that. You see what I'm saying? Not a lot of people have the courage to walk alone and have the courage to stand for something different. You feel me? But you always had that. and you feel good about it, man. You have no problem going against the grain at all. Next thing we're going to talk about is you can't really get away with anything. Anything meaning anything bad, anything that you're not supposed to be doing, any sin. It seems like whenever you do something, you get punished, and your karma comes really quickly. For the next person, man, can do something, get away with it forever. Seem like it's not a problem, but as soon as you do something, you feel the repercussions. You feel the repercussions rather fast, and you just gave up on trying to do anything wrong, trying to get over on somebody, and try your best not to sin because you know that you just can't do it. You see what I'm saying? So those are some of the things that will tell you that you are a chosen one, especially, man, if you are like everything on the list that I marked off is a part of your personality. You are definitely a chosen one. And most people don't have any of these traits that I mentioned at all, man. Like I said, bro, in today's society, bro, it's very sad, man. A lot of people don't want to be alone, scared to be alone, can't sit in a room by themselves without a video game, without a phone, without another person for longer than 10 minutes. You see what I'm saying? And it's very negative. You know what I mean? So if you're the opposite of that, man, you are chosen, you are called to help these people, to raise the vibration on the planet, and whatever way that is, man, whether that's through your talent, through a business, a company, or through your voice. You see what I'm saying? So just continue to find what your calling is if you don't know what it is. And if you do know what it is, don't be scared to take action on it. You see what I'm saying? So that's the video. If you like this video, put a thumbs up, drop a comment, leave some inspiration for anybody that's watching it, some inspiration for me. I appreciate y'all, man, and I'm out.